It's Brew Day, a day where we get to find out more about local brews in town.
And today we welcome Jordan from Bismarck Brewing. So thank you so much for being here, Jordan.
Thanks for having me.
And so Liquid Lunch is the beer that you brought for us to try. Tell us what makes this special and all about this beer.
So Liquid Lunch is our Scotch ale. It's actually the first recipe I ever developed on a small scale before we were planning a brewery. And growing up in Montana, every brewery there is a Scotch ale, and so I was like, it's kind of an homage to my roots. So, and this one's actually sort of based on one of my favorite beers, one of the first craft beers I ever actually liked, which was Cold Smoke from Kettle House out in Missoula. And I just kind of developed it to be closer to that. And it's just been one of our best sellers since day one. It's been top 3 no matter what.
And why Liquid Lunch? We all wanted to know what made you decide Liquid Lunch.
Good name.
I don't remember exactly how we came up with that one, but we were actually gonna name like a Pilsner Liquid Lunch at first, and they were like, it doesn't make a lot of sense because it's a light beer. And
This is thicker for sure.
Yeah, so then we decided to go with this one, and at first we were pretty hesitant. We were like, it might be a stupid name.
I think it's great.
No,
we love it.
We kicked it around for a while.
I love saying it.
Oh yeah, people loved it ever since. So
maybe it's because it fills you up.
Yeah.
But I was wondering, this might be a dumb question, but are you supposed to taste Scotch at all when you're drinking it?
No, it's Scotch ale's the style, and that's where a lot of people will be like, is it really Scotchy? And it's because Scottish ales tend to typically be actually lighter, lower ABV type beers. Scotch ales, and we have used, is a different style where it's darker and a lot more body, but it's still lighter than a stout. You know, it's kind of on the lighter end of the darker beers.
No, it's still smooth.
Yeah,
very
and it's
smooth.
just a super easy drinker. It's we use molasses and brown sugar when we make it, and those come through pretty well. And we're actually in the process of getting a distillery started where we're going to make a whiskey out of this too. So.
Wow.
Awesome.
Yeah, can't wait to taste that one.
Yeah, we'll have you back for that. But overall, you know, you've kind of hit on all of this, but what do you like about it, Jordan?
I just like that it is a dark, like I said, it's a darker beer, but it's not so heavy-bodied. Like, you can drink a lot more of it. It is kind of high ABV, it's 7.1. But yeah, I just like that it's a nice, accessible beer. I mean, we can get guys that like Bud Light and all. Like, you have something like Bud Light, and we can actually usually get them to drink Liquid Lunch too. So
Yeah,
it's yeah, and it's a fun beer to make too. So
awesome. Well, thank you so much, Jordan, for your time.
thank you.
All right, and if you'd like more information on Bismarck Brewing or to see Jordan or sample that Liquid Lunch, make sure you head over to 1100 Canada Avenue, Suite 1, Bismarck Brewing. It's so cool in there.
Might be something to do this weekend. You never know. But keep it here. Coming up next, the number of police dogs on the force may surprise you.
We talk with a lot